Hey everyone, it's your Formless guide, coming in with another episode today, with the title of The Way of the Kami. What if our search for the divine isn't about looking for something way out there? What if it's about paying attention to what's already right here? I'm talking about the sacred living in every ordinary moment, in every breath we take, in every living thing that's around us. That idea just hit me in a new way when I started to explore Shinto. I didn't really see it as a religion, you know, more like a way of seeing the world. Now let's dive into it. When you hear Shinto, you probably think of those beautiful shrines or those iconic torii gates. But at its heart, it's a very simple understanding that every part of creation has a piece of the divine in it. This whole idea revolves around Kami. Now don't think of them as gods in the Western sense. They're more like sacred energy, a presence, a force that lives in a tree, a waterfall, the wind, even just a rock on the ground. So many spiritual paths tell us to look up, right? To reach for a divine being that's separate from us, separate from the world. But Shinto says, hey, wait a minute. The sacred is right here. It's in the nature you're walking through. It's in the air that you're breathing. It's in the quiet space between your words. There's no single deity you have to believe in, just the presence itself. So, if the divine is all around us, what do we actually do? What's the practice? It's not about following a bunch of rigid rules or saying certain prayers. It's about reverence, rather about attention. And that attention is rooted in 4 key principles. First, purity. Not in the sense of being perfect, but of being clean, physically and spiritually. It's the simple act of washing your hands before you eat, or clearing your mind before you meditate. It's about letting go of what clutters the body and the spirit. Second is harmony. Finding balance with nature and with the people around you. It's the understanding that we're all connected, and our well-being is tied to the well-being of the whole. Third, family and community. Honoring those who came before you and those who stand with you. It's a quiet recognition that you aren't an island. You are part of a larger, living story. And fourth, love of nature. This is the one that brings it all home. It's walking through a forest and really letting yourself see the light filter through the leaves. It's listening to a river and feeling like it's a living thing. This is a spirituality of presence, of honoring the now, of seeing the world not as an object that you're separate from, but as a living, breathing field of sacred energy. When you start to do that, you don't even need a temple. The whole world becomes your sanctuary. And this is where Shinto and the Formless guide really connect. If the sacred, if Kami, is in everything, then it can't be limited to one form. It's the formless truth we've been talking about all this time. Seeing the divine in a tree is the same as finding it in your own breath. Feeling the sacred in a river is the same as feeling it in the flow of your own life. Shinto gives us a kind of map. It points us to the formless by using the form. It reminds us that looking for the divine isn't about finding something separate to worship. It's about becoming aware of the life, of the energy, of the presence that is already all around us and already within us. It's about realizing that the most important truth of all, it's not about what you believe, it's about how you are. So today, maybe try this. When you walk as if the ground is sacred. When you speak as if the wind is listening. When you create something, create it as if the ancestors are watching. Not to judge you, but to be in awe of you, to learn from you. Because you are not alone. You are not separate. You are Kami too. And if the world is a shrine, then every moment is a ritual. Every breath is a bow. Every silence a prayer. Shinto doesn't ask you to believe in anything. It just asks you to remember, to witness, to return, to see the divine, not as a distant flame, but as the light that's already flickering about inside you. This is the way of the formless. It's not about trying to escape the world or form any sort of escapism. It's about meeting it like it's a living, breathing thing. Because guess what? It is. It sums up to consciousness, which is a focus that we all strive to. So follow along with us as we continue to build and formulate this truly authentic, formless nature from within. This is your Formless Guide, signing off.